Hi, this is Linda Aman, AmanArts, and welcome to my world. It's a new year, and a lot of times you can get all these goals and everything else, and sometimes you just need to set that aside for a moment and just play and realize that sometimes it's good just to enjoy the process. So I'm using a pen because that makes me stay dedicated just doing it, not worrying about erasing. So this could be like a quick draw, and the reason I chose the little cone here, I found it on the ground in the grasses, and it's a wasp nest, and I think it was the kinds of things I like. It's got texture, it's got little circles, it's got lines, so knowing what you like makes a big difference in what you might choose. So I'm not going to worry about it looking like that, I'm just going to play. So I'm going to make these things that are not perfect hexagons, they're just shapes, and I'm just going to circulate them out, and you could be more accurate. In fact, I will do quite a few of them, but this is just my beginning on play. And the angle that I'm doing, it shows that there's some little circles in there. So as I look, it's kind of angled just enough that I'm going to put dark in kind of the bottoms of some of these. Some of them are a little higher shelf, and just kind of put in some value. Maybe it's there, and again, it's depending on where I'm looking at it, it's got different things. But my idea is to not worry that somebody's going to know what this is, but just to get warmed up for some other ideas. And you could come with color with it, just do a lot of things. So I'm just going to keep playing here. I think that looks a little more dimensional there. And then there's this long thing. We're not going to call it a stick, because what we're trying to do is just play with the idea of the shapes and everything. We're not worried about what it really is. In fact, I made it pretty large. And then I'm just going to a love line. So I'm just going to take and do these little wispy things from it. I'm going to curve this down a little bit more. Oh, that's this one here, and this one's here, a different one. See, I already got lost. And there's a little shadow that comes here. No one needs to know it's a shadow, but I know it is. And then there's some little pokey things down here. And then I can just let the pen sometimes lightly hit the paper and sometimes a little darker, because that will change my value. And what's interesting is I have found that you can have one pen and make all the different marks depending on how long with a Sharpie you let it sit on the surface. Okay, and I haven't really looked at it, so I'm playing with it, and I haven't taken the time to study and see what this looks like, so I'm anxious to stop just the play and take a look. Okay, so now I'm looking, and it looks quite a bit different than what the image here, but I kind of like it. It's got nice texture, it's got some of the little circles in there that I like, and I could put some color to it, or I could just leave it as it is and do another one. But the idea is it's a warm-up, and it might even be something that I would pull off and do an abstract of. But it's good to start with just enjoying and not having to have a perfected outcome. Just enjoy. So what I like about this little thing is it's very, very delicate. And to do the inside of this, you could blow this up really big as a picture, but to get the essence of this fluff, I don't even know what kind of grasses it was, I just found this in there. And then if you went with the little sides of it instead, that you had, maybe do it another one, and you would have this thing, and then you actually have the side view where it's held up, and then this side. See, that becomes more of one of the cells than the way I did it, because it's going to be more accurate with the shape as it goes to the next one. But the idea is to play, have fun, and don't be too critical of the play that you did.